Hello everyone, Loathing Scale here, also known as Scale, and I messed up. So I recorded episode 2. I had a really nice, good episode 2, and then I accidentally deleted it. I thought I had moved it over into, the folder that I have for all of this stuff, and it turns out that I didn't, and I had deleted the original copy. It's a mess. So I'm re-recording it. I had to make a whole new character and start over, but I kept as much of the information exactly the same as I could. So, welcome to episode 2. We are still left-handed. We are still Viola Hernandez. And our bus is still broken down. Gas pump is empty, full of water. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose to it. It seems like yesterday it only cost 6 and 15.68 meat per gallon. Sigh, those were the days. We have an autumn. Oh god, I didn't want to go in yet. I'm pretty sure that we looked through this last time, but I'm going to be fully honest, I remember nothing. Okay, so Bingen's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Okay, postcards. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's one object left on the snack shelf. Take it. You got a cheese loaf. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Something about this reminds me of the cheese wheel my dad ate from a gas station in Wyoming. And I've never seen that man. This guy's got the stomach of iron. Dude chucked it out the window. Anyway, empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. Spark plugs. Use them. Oh, God. All sales are final, so let's loot it. It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Gain 7 meat. I'm taking the baseball bat. Thank you. Sign says employees only. Are you an employee? Yes. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station. Yes, really. Oh, well, okay, if you say so. I do say so. It's a broken radio. Still be considered nice. This is a pretty nice radio. That's presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Okay. This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because, well, that's what's on it. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for them, though. Fair enough. This shelf is full of old personnel files. Look up Viola Hernandez. Well, I'll be darned. Here's your file. You do work here. You got an item. Gas station personnel file. Sorry I ever doubted you. Gain 5 XP. Each object you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Fair enough, I suppose. This thing looks like it's the control lift for the car thing. Press it. Nothing happens. It must not have power. Stand clear of the lift before operating, Steve. You really want to know the story behind this sign? I gotta tell you, every time I have found a really good sign, I'm like, there has to be a reason. Some sort of weird machine figured out 3 mysticality. Well, I don't have that. The old fervor looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up there on the lift. It's a big tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. You know what? Valid. Fuse box. As advertised, this box is containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. It must be around here somewhere. Okay. So the doodads. Yeah. You dig through the boxes and find a single unblown fuse. You got an item. Fuse. Alright, put this into the thing. Replace it. Click done. So that means we should be able to press it. And this this car is missing a gas tank, but there is a big cup of gasoline in the cup holder. Pour it into your can. You got 1/3 full gas can. Okay. And see if there's anything else for us to go examine. So we got a cornfield. Extremely corny. I'll talk to the lady in the rain in a second. I just want to see if there is anything else. Turtle! Help him back up. There you go, buddy. I think there's a turtle out here in the rain. Why aren't you doing anything? No, I am helping. My brain just saw it and was like, no, fix turtle. You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Valid. All right, let's go talk to the girl in the rain. Hopefully that turtle comes back and helps us and is a good friend. A miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Talk to her. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you. Her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Oh, sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. So what's your name? What's your name? I'm Viola. Lydia. It's nice to meet you, Lydia, although I must admit, the circumstances aren't great. Mm-hmm. So, what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? Yeah, the bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. Oh, I've never been there. Well, okay then. Seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Was the Nickelodeon the name of a cinema? I've only ever known it for, it's, the thing with SpongeBob on it, the TV station. Interesting. Oh, that's a classic. What do you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, it's great. You'll have to see Sherlock Jr. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was the first ever 3D film that got released. It was released in the 1920s. I don't remember exactly when. And it was, using the classic plasticky red and blue glasses for 3D. So she thinks that Albany is new. She saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. So something tells me that she probably died about 1920. That's my guess, anyway. Really terrific. So did you read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. Oh, the one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. But I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are the best. Like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something that we could connect on, Lydia. Uh-huh. Okay, Invisible Man. I think that one would be the Victorian era? It's either Victorian era or, really early industrial era. So I'm thinking, either late 1800s, early 1900s, which I don't remember when The Invisible Man was written. Because I feel like it was around the same time as the Tarzan book by Sir Edgar Rice Burroughs. Is it Sir Edgar? Or is it just Edgar Rice Burroughs? I can't remember if he got knighted. Screw it. So, how about this rain, huh? Lydia looks slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, it sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't really much of a noticer. Noticeer. Uh-huh. Well, anyway, uh, um, uh, okay, well, good luck and goodbye. Yeah, she's gotta be dead. Hello, everyone. Future the 13 Scala here. So, I decided to look up the Nickelodeon. So it turns out it wasn't just one movie theater. It was like a small collection of movie theaters. It was like a type of movie theater, back in the early 1900s. So at least we have like somewhere around like 1910, probably being when that girl probably died. Especially with H.G. Wells having written The Invisible Man in 1897. But so it's a type of theater. Specifically, they were named Nickelodeons because it like cost 5 cents to get in. They spread throughout the country, and the first one opened on June 19th, 1905, in Pittsburgh. Uh, and that was the very first one. It wasn't the first theater in America, but it was like the first like regular type of theater. Because like you'd have like some people do it, like set up a sheet and like projectors and like move the things quickly. So that wasn't a new concept, but having like regular theaters open then kind of was. I don't have a photo of them, but if I go back, you can see, yeah, one of the old Nickelodeon theaters. So it really was like an original like theater and theater type. Yeah. First Nickelodeon, Harry Davis, proprietor, located in Pittsburgh. So the first one, by the way, I got his information from the History Channel. That, and there's like some backup as well. 1 hour accompanied by a piano because they had to make all their own music in house kind of stuff. Um, yeah, continuous showings of 1 to 2 real films lasting. So yeah, it was like the first regular movie theater that was a building place, but like they would show things for like one-offs or like big events outside of these, but this was like the first like big regular thing. By 1910, they numbered 10,000 according to Britannica. Whew. That's insane because of the demand for silent films and projection equipment. But yeah, it was. Where did I see it? Ah, yeah, there we go. Lasting from 15 minutes to 1 hour and accompanied by a piano. So you would have to like hire a pianist to sit in there and do the music that he thought accompanied with it, or they would write the music out that would accompany the film. So yeah, sorry that this was like a 3 minute long thing, but like fun history lessons. Anyway, let's get back to it. Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence and y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed that this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So, might as well get you out of the rain for a spell. Are you leaving somewhere? Are you going on a trip? Thanks, my name's Viola Hernandez. Howdy, Viola. I'm Elias. Elias Chekov. Like the playwriter? The guy that wrote 4 plays? The Seagull, Uncle Vanya, The Cherry Orchard, and 3 Sisters? That Chekov? Make yourself at home. Although his name would be Anton Chekov. And he was friends with Konstantin Stanislavski, who invented the Stanislavski method, also known as method acting. And in fact, fun story, the only reason that that Chekov was ever able to produce plays is because he wrote The Seagull, it flopped horribly, and then his buddy Konstantin, who was starting up a new acting studio at the time, said, no, screw it, ain't nobody can do like good work. Give it to me, let me fix it, let me and my guys do it. And so they did, and it suddenly got rave reviews, and Chekov went on to write 3 more plays. But they used it as a moniker, Remember the Seagull, to like inspire them to want to do better and do more, be more dedicated to the craft of acting. I went to acting school in high school, and we studied Konstantin Stanislavski and Anton Chekov, which this should be Chekov's gun. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. Ask Elias about it. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle. And where I'm going, there ain't any such varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I think I know what you mean, yeah. I do know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Okay, well, that's Chekov's gun for you. How about this thing? There's a weird device on top of this box. Ask Elias about it. Hey, what's this funny-looking thing? Oh, that's a duck call. Well, what's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, see, thank you. Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about the spiders. You got a haunted duck call. What spiders? Good job. Bless. Bears. Ask about the boxes labeled bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. You got an item. Bibson's Extra Sweet Pears. Well, gee, thanks. What about gears? What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left them behind when she went off to school. I don't know why. This is more a natural accent for me. I don't know why I had an issue reading that. My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. What about tears? Whose tears are these? Wait, are these a box of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. Yeah. I suppose not. A Kitchen Inc. brand kitchen sink. Tongue twisters for me in the Chekov house. A collection of something. Of stains makes its home on the range. Class rings. There's a very large box considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. I own 1. Ask Elias about it. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college like 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? They're rare, but not very rare. And they're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. So that's the collecting trifecta. Yeah, fair enough. Shares. This box is all labeled shares. Ask Elias about them. What's in here, stocks? Scissors. Okay. I didn't think that was going to be the end of that. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Ask where it leads. Hey, where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find much of use. Dust devil? Yeah, those creatures are a real nuisance round here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom in 26, it's been a real, what does Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beasts. Real territorial. Got it. I'll be careful. Thanks. I'm just going to stay away from it for right now. A tasteful arrangement of dried prawns. Okay. It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Take a look at one. Gunfight at Horse Thief Trail. Look at another one. The Outlaw of the Night. Look at another one. The Ambush of Bloody Gulch. The Bandits of Western Sage. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. You got an item. The Handgun's Tale. Okay. Reckoning at Horse Thief Canyon. Horsefolk of the West. Horses of Tarnation. Reckon at Owl Mine. The Robbers of Darkness. Drifters of Tarnation. Robbers of the Night. Rustlers of the West. Okay. A dusty old nightstand. You find an old wallet in the drawer. Gain 10 meat. I am leaving... Wait, what was that? What is this? There's a loose floorboard. Okay. Oh, that's mine. Why is that with you? This door leads to the bathroom. Sorry, Apparently I put my Pokemon shirt with his stuff. My bad. Ask if you can use it. Hey, can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was to the bathroom, though? Oh, I've always had a knack for knowing which doors leads to bathrooms is all. Huh. Well, good for you, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna head on in. You see your own face in Elias's mirror. Just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Viola. Smile. Hey there, good looking. What's wrong? Scowl. Why I oughta worry. Oh, no. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Freak out. Blech. Close your eyes. I'll assume this looks good. Back to... Oh, I can change how my face looks. Okay. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flush Chekov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Gain 5 XP. Big mood. A vicious claw-footed bathtub. Would love a big bathtub like that. I know that they make them so this way you purposely can't drown yourself in them anymore, but, like, still? And then what do we have through here? Out back. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Well, I'll take the gun. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. You got an item. Rusty pistol. What is that? Ah! Okay. That scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. Crows around here must be real aggressive. Show you ain't scared. Fight it. I will come back and do that later. You would have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. Fair enough. And the barn doors are locked. Well, I think next time we'll get to talk to Chekov about what his gun means, and I guess we'll fight the scarecrow and see how that goes. But, in the meantime, take care, everybody.